Alright guys, so let's talk. Let's have some updates because there's a little bit of beef in the community. Hit the intro. Welcome everybody back to Boost Emotion, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. So welcome everybody back. So let's jump right into it. If you saw the title of the video, once again we're talking about AMS, and there's a new competing product in the community, and that's going to be towards their injectors. So first thing, shout out to Hussein at the Race Box and the few other people who have helped him understand, diagnose, and find out if this is going to be a viable option for the VR30 community. So as a prerequisite for the people who are watching and sitting there saying, okay, this is about injectors, this is give power. Listen, these injectors I'm going to speak about are for people who have larger upgraded turbos, such as pure turbos or RT turbos or even comp turbos, because it seems like those are the third ones on the market, and or who may choose to look to purchase the AMS, the larger Garrett turbos, or the drop bear larger turbos too that are Garrett's also. So anyways, let's talk about it. So shout out to Hussein, man. Shout out to Hussein, and shout out to everybody who was innovative enough to just test this out. So AMS came out with about a month or 2 months ago with their upgraded injectors to solve this fueling issue, because when you go with larger sets of turbos and you're turning them up, at some point the OEM injectors max out on how much cc's they can actually deliver. Let me see if there's too much background noise, so let me just close it up a little bit. Right now, these injectors are about $1,700 to $1,800 on AMS's website. Volvo was in my way. Right? And this is still quite expensive, comparing that, knowing that the stock injectors are about, I think, $175 to $200. It's still quite expensive. So Hussein at the Race Box and him working with a few other people found out that looked into OEM manufacturers. Here's the thing about OEM manufacturers, guys. Majority of the time they use the same type of injectors. You just change some components within it so it can deliver more fuel. Because most of the time these companies have a monopoly at it. So they found out that the 3.5, I think it's a 3.5 twin turbo motor from Ford, pretty much the EcoBoost, uses these larger 1,700cc injectors. And they took their time out the last couple of months and found out, guess what? They're compatible with our fuel system. The harnesses are the same. Bear with me, guys. Whew. The harnesses are the same, right? And yo, it's done. This is it. The best part about this is, because I'm dragging it a little bit, is the fact that it's only about $1,000 or $875, $900 new from Deutschwerks. I believe that's how you pronounce the company. They're an aftermarket company that makes injectors. So you're telling me you can save $800 going with these injectors over AMS injectors? Now, shout out to Jet Black. He watches some of my videos, and I watch his videos. He's doing his own homemade turbo build on his Q60, and he has a nice M3 too with a very large turbo. He talked about it on his channel, and a few other people looked into it. And here's the difference. AMS is saying that their injectors deliver about 1,660 cc's of fuel. So 40 more cc's, right? And another $800 on top of that. And it's been so much fun, jokes going around the community saying that AMS injectors are pretty much Audi injectors anyway. And I know AMS is watching, and they're probably sitting there saying, oh my God, Boost got this information. He doesn't even know what he's talking about, blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? I'm saying what comes to the community as information. I'm going to share with you guys because I'm always going to be transparent. I want these big companies to make money and survive, but also at the end of the day, I don't want these companies to pretty much take a product and upcharge us so much for no sense. I never really liked it. It's the same thing when you apply when you sit there and think about medicine, the fact that some medicine could actually be relatively cheap, but they'll increase the price by 1,700% because why not? Why not? Someone's gonna pay for it, right? So yeah, these injectors are about $900 brand new compared to $1,800. Do you guys still have faith in AMS? I still do, but you know what, at the end of the day, at this current moment, what I will sit there and say is for the people who do have larger upgraded turbos, who are going to be pushing, who are going to be running into fuel issues in the sense of the stock injectors can't deliver enough fuel, this is going to be a viable option for you guys in the up and coming future, and it gets to save you guys a little bit of money. At this current moment, the Racebox seems like he's the only person that can be able to, or his company could be the only people to be able to tune on these because they do have a different spray pattern. And from what I read, yeah, you want to make sure that the injectors work and work properly. And this is what tuners are. This is what these masterminds are supposed to do. So shout out to him. Shout out to everyone in the community. Shout out to everybody that got involved with this. And I actually do know some people who probably gonna watch these videos who went and purchased the AMS injectors. And it does make you feel a little sour towards AMS, because if a regular dude from Texas with a small company could sit there and find out that he could get the injectors for about half the price and give you the same amount of performance, it makes you kind of actually lose respect for the larger company, because they damn near charge you about double the price on top of that. So yeah, guys, tell me what you think. Do you think AMS is wrong for upcharging us for their injectors at about $1,800, or because we pay that extra money to make sure that these guys get the cars dialed right properly, and always take their time and do proper R&D behind the products they sell? I mean, is that worth it? That extra $900, that $900? No, I don't know. This is why I always sit there and tell you guys, yo, I always go for the cheaper and more affordable option. Cheap doesn't always mean it's terrible quality. Cheaper could just mean that it brings down the production cost. The production cost of it was a lot cheaper. If you put Nike on the side of a sneaker, you can charge a lot more than if you put Fila. Always remember that. Always remember that. Outside of that, guys, if you made it to this part of the video, you already know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe button with the bell notification. If you want to support me, support the channel, what you guys do, I have a Teespring account below. I'm going to be changing the prices soon. Some of you guys are buying some of the shirts, but I'm going to start pushing them out a little bit more, and I'm going to change up the designs in the up and coming future. But outside of that, guys, you have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. You have a good day. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also, on top of that, if you want to purchase some boostinmotion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.